Welcome back. My name is Veroy from The Real Collective, Real People, Real Estate, Real Results, and today we are here in this development showing you guys something that I will describe as all is gold. Now, why do I say that? Because for this price tag, you actually get a massive amount of space, and on top of that, right, this unit is 1000% move-in condition. Now, this development's location is located along Yio Chu Kang Road in between Lentor Avenue and Ang Mo Kio Avenue 4. The location is very convenient as Yio Chu Kang is a main road providing quick access to Upper Thomson Road, Seletar Expressway, TPE and CTE. Fun fact, if you look at the map, you'll notice that Seasons Park is surrounded by many nature parks such as Upper and Lower Seletar Reservoir Park, Thomson Nature Park, Upper Pierce Reservoir Park, Chestnut Reservoir Park, and Windsor Nature Park, and Bishan Ang Mo Kio Park. Is that why this project is called Seasons Park? I know you guys are excited about the home tour, but before we check it out, right, let's delve into some of the details of this development. Situated in District 26, it's a 99-year leasehold property comprising of 390 units sitting on an approximate land size of 24,066 square meters. Today, we are visiting a meticulously renovated and a well-maintained 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom unit spanning 1,250 square feet. Let's go! Alright guys, welcome to this 1,250 square feet 3-bed, 3-bath unit, and let's just take a moment, right, to just appreciate what the owner has done with this space over here. I love it, you know, because the moment you enter into the unit, right, the first thing you would notice is this super generous space that we have here from the whole living and dining area that interacts with each other. Right here, we have, of course, the dining area that you are greeted in the moment you enter the house. Right here, we have like an 8-seater dining set. But the magic of this space is that with this 8-seater dining set, you would realize now, stay there, right? This still have a lot of space for you guys to navigate around your friends. You can imagine today if you're hosting a dinner party, right? Everybody can just be chilling here or even here, and everybody is just catching in on the action. You can have your big lo hei, because Chinese New Year, right? Big lo hei here, and then your friends, your family can probably be still playing in between over here, right? Okay, so guys, check out the things and the details that owner has done into this space itself. Overall, right, very aesthetic. Color palettes, as you guys can see, neutral wood tones, almost a bit like a Scandinavian kind of thing, but because of this oak-like color, actually gives also like a Muji kind of feel as well. So we actually have vinyl floors on the ground, and right on top of the ceiling, we actually have false ceiling done throughout the entire living, dining, and as well as the kitchen. In fact, the whole house, you already have false ceiling. But the best part is that from here, right, you can see the ceiling height itself is massive, it's so much higher, and I think that actually accentuates the sense of space in this entire location itself. Okay, so now moving on to the living area, and I truly love this piece of TV console feature wall over here. It's simplistic. I love the way that it's being laid out in terms of the kind of tiling pattern, complementing the flooring as well. And the wood grain is of course of a darker tone, and this kind of holds the space together, keeping all your wire and cable management nicely over here so you don't see any loose wires, making it look very slick and polished. Okay, for the facing itself, right, this direction we actually have floor to ceiling windows, and this faces to the southeast orientation. Now main door would be facing to the northwest orientation. This is exactly the most ideal kind of facing, if you would. In the daytime, when it's the morning time, you actually have a little bit of morning sun coming in, which keeps the place nice and bright, gives you the good morning kind of feel. And in the evenings itself, you are sheltered away from the blistering hot sun. And once again, right, because of the wideness of this space, right, even though you don't have a wide angle layout, but because from the wall to wall itself here is super wide, correct? You can actually go bigger on your TV. Your couch, what we have here is like a 4-seater plus a day bed. You can even go bigger. You can probably put in a 1-seater sofa here and another sofa here. The whole space would still feel very, very roomy itself. Okay, now coming over to this side, come, let's go. Okay, I love the fact, right, that the owner has actually kind of merge the entire space into one. What do I mean by that? Now, as you enter, you have your dining. you have your living, and here you have somewhat like a dry kitchen kind of thing where you have your oven, your microwave, you have some cabinet spaces over here. Imagine your food you can actually put over here when you do parties and stuff. All your light, cooking and roasting, baking cake, right? This can actually permeate the entire house with nice cake smell, cookie smells, make it feel very, very homey. Your fridge is over here. And if you guys notice, right, like good design is always in the details. So we actually have some brickwork tiling over here. Of course, it's being covered by this standing unit over here. But this relates with the subway tiling on this side, and this is of course very, very popular because it gives that New York subway tile kind of vibe. If you are bolder, you can actually buy this over, right? You can actually request for your contractor to do the grouting in black color, then that will make the whole tile work pop even more. But I think in terms of the overall design wise, right, it's like a Scandinavian, come a little bit of a Muji kind of vibe, so they kept it white, which is also a very good idea. Now this is super useful because it actually helps you to protect your walls well, and when you do any heavy cooking, right, it's very easy to clean, so very practical. Right below, of course, we have the usual rows and rows of drawers, which I think most people wouldn't mind to have all your clutter stored in this kind of places, right? And of course, right behind you, we have more cabinet space as well. And that's a very thoughtful thing because this is generally like a 3-bedroom, 1,200 over square feet located in a school zone, right? Generally, we understand that buyer profiles, you would be having families with kids, and we know with kids, right, you need all this kind of storage, so super appreciated. I think that's also why the house is so uncluttered, isn't it? Okay, come over on to this side. Now this is something super interesting. For this part of the house, it used to be the helper's bathroom, but because they don't need this extra bathroom to be actually there, so they actually converted this entire space into a super wet kitchen, if you would. Something like if you're gonna do your deep frying or your like char kway teow or that kind of thing, right, can be done here. You can close up this door over here, and then all the fumes will be kept in this space, and you still have windows over here to ventilate the entire space. So this space itself now becomes like a laundry. You have also your super wet kitchen per se, and over here would be storage. And of course, right on top, they have also constructed a loft bed for their helper to be sleeping on top. And as I mentioned, because the ceiling over here is extra high, right, it won't be feeling very claustrophobic. At the same time, you won't have to sacrifice the storage space right below. Let's talk about the surrounding of this unit. Seasons Park enjoys a prime location nestled between two MRT stations. Yio Chu Kang and Lentor are both just a 5-minute distance away, providing swift access to the North-South line as well as the newly constructed Thomson East Coast line. Additionally, there are 4 bus stops within a 200-meter radius for those who prefer bus transportation. Furthermore, the proximity of Ang Mo Kio's Tai Huan Kwan Hospital ensures convenient access to healthcare services, prioritizing your well-being. When it comes to dining and groceries, you have several choices. To the south, 628 Ang Mo Kio Market caters to all your essential needs. Should you require additional options, head west to Ang Mo Kio Avenue 5, where numerous dining establishments and mini-marts await. If that isn't sufficient, a quick MRT ride just one stop down takes you to Ang Mo Kio Hub, and over there you will discover a plethora of F&B dining choices, supermarkets, cinemas, and more. Parents, you'll be glad to know for schools within 1 kilometers, you have Anderson Primary School, Presbyterian High School, Mayflower Primary School, and if we expand the radius to 2 kilometers, you would have a total of 8 schools within this proximity itself. Okay, so next up we'll be checking out the bedrooms. Now follow me. Now before we enter in, right, you guys would notice this portion, right, the recess area, the owner has navigated this recess space by creating shelves to increase once again storage space in the unit, and that is why again, right, this unit is so uncluttered. Now let's check out the common bedroom. Let's go. Okay, so guys, this would be your little kids room. Now this is your first common bedroom, and as you guys can see, because of the size of this space itself, you can actually have a lot of things. You have a double-decker bed that even with a double-decker bed, right, because of the ceiling height once again, which is already dropped down because of the false ceiling, it still feels roomy, right? And because of this space, you have a double-deck bed, you have shelving units, you have even like a little sofa bed over there, you have a study table over here. And I think one of the reasons why this is doable is because your wardrobe space is actually flush right on this side, and this doesn't eat into any part of your usable area on the floor itself. And you guys would realize for the floor, we have the good old parquet floors, and this is I think very durable over time. If you guys find that it's not looking so great, just do a sand and revarnish. You can even make it a lighter color to fit in with the overall Muji vibes of this house. And for this room, right, we actually have window grill installed. Window grills installed for safety of the kids, and once again it fronts towards a very nice and cozy pool view, which the master suite also enjoys. Later we'll check it out. So you guys have already checked out the first common bedroom, which is the kids' room, and now this portion is gonna get a little bit more interesting. What we have over here, right, is actually a common bedroom as well as the master bedroom, and the owner has amalgamated both bedrooms to create some sort of like a full-on suite. What do I mean by that? Check it out. As you slide open this pocket door, right, you guys will immediately be revealed and entering into this master bedroom. And you have, of course, here purely just your bedroom needs. You'll have a king-size bed. You realize that there is no wardrobes over here, just a wall-mounted TV, and the treatment to the walls, the owner actually used in wall coverings. So this kind of makes this whole space feel like another space out of the house itself. And from here, you also have some window openings that fronts towards a very nice and relaxing, calming kind of pool view. And this is why I say that this gives you a feeling that you are in a hotel suite, because from this kind of concept, right, looking into the pool itself, it makes you feel like you're actually holidaying in a resort kind of feel. Now, of course, some people may need 3 bedrooms, physical ones, right? Then what you can perhaps do is to make this part into your wardrobes, right? Wardrobes, and then from here, you shift the entrance down towards this side, and there you have it, your second common bedroom. Now let's check out the rest of this full-on suite, shall we? Let's go. And now we will enter into the part 2 of the hotel suite. I really love this bathroom once again. You can see the treatment for the tiles. You have wood finish homogeneous tiles, and you have kind of wood treatments to the kitchen, to the laminates of the cabinets as well. And at the same time, right, the organic shape of this basin together with a nice little bathtub over here. Don't you think this just reminds you of the onsen vibes, right? Imagine like you, after a long day at work, you just like put on some running hot water, and then you can just chill and let the onsen vibes just melt the stress away. And the best part is you actually have a very large window opening, and you will realize that this brings in a lot of natural light. This whole space just shouts a lot of zen vibes to me. I don't know about you, but I really love it. Check it out. Right, this is so smart, right? This full-length mirror glass door slides in seamlessly as a pocket door once again, and there you enter into this massive walk-in closet. Of course, you guys must be thinking, hey, but Roy, I don't have so much things, I don't have so much clothes, then how? Now, this is originally your master. Your master bedroom is actually this side. Now, if you are somebody who probably don't need so much storage, or don't need this whole walk-in concept kind of thing, you want to reinstate this portion, just remove away the wardrobe spaces, and this portion would be where your master or headboard will be actually leaning towards. And of course, the depth, if you guys can see from here, the depth of the cabinet spaces is actually very deep. It's almost my whole hand. I know my hand not very long now, but still very deep, right? So once you remove these both sides, what you end up getting is a very large and massive, expensive kind of a master bedroom space. And of course, once again, they merge the common and this master into one full-on suite, and this actually makes the space very usable. Imagine you choose to buy something like that as it is, right? you save a ton on renovation. You have your master bedroom on that side, you have your walk-in closet and your study area on this side, and this place gives you a lot of nice natural lighting, fronting towards a nice greenery view. I think makes it really good for you to dress or even like do your work from home on this side. And that's all we have for you guys today. And if you guys want to visit this meticulously renovated aesthetic unit right at Seasons Park, you know who to call. Contact Roy from The Real Collective. Real people, real estate, real results, and we will see you soon.